Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going over chapter 52. It is after the duel, and we start out in Celaena's POV. She is in bed, she's still recuperating because she did, get the snot beat out of her by Cain when she was hallucinating. And she wakes up to a knock on her door. And that's just right before Prince Dorian enters her rooms. And as he walks in and looks at her, he stops for a moment because he's just in shock at how awful she looks. And he lets her know, hey, you look bad. He tells her, you look worse today than you did the day of the duel. And she was looking pretty rough that day. She then looks at him and asks him, well, what's wrong with you? Why do you look so bad? And he tells her, I don't know, I just can't sleep. And she asks, well, are you ill? Is something wrong? And he's like, no, I just haven't been able to sleep since the duel. And she asks, okay, well, what happened during the duel? And he was like, well, one minute you were beating the snot out of Grave, and then the next, when you're fighting Cain, you're getting the snot beat out of yourself. And when she finally does confess to him that she feels awful, she's still in pain, she's still feeling not well at all after getting the snot beat out of her, he asks her, well, do you mind if I lay down? And she's like, sure, come on. And Celaena does inquire, well, how's Kel holding up? And Dorian tells her, don't worry about Kel, he knew what he was doing, he did what he had to do, he'll be okay. Then Dorian starts apologizing to Celaena because he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't stop the duel, even though he knew she was hallucinating. And then he tells Celaena, I should have been the one to kill Cain, not Kel. And then Celaena asks him, well, did you think when you went to retrieve me from Indovir, did you believe that I could win this competition from that time? And Dorian tells her, well, of course I did. Dorian is talking about how he believed in Celaena from the time they met that she would be able to win this competition. But he does tell her he didn't think that they would come this close together. And he's saying this because he's laying in her bed and she's laying on his chest. And then, quote, he says, though I'll admit, I didn't quite see this coming. And no matter how frivolous and twisted that competition was, I'm glad it brought you into my life. As long as I live, I'll always be thankful for that. Aw, it's so cute. And then Celaena asks him, do you intend to make me cry? Or are you just foolish? And that's right before he kisses her, and it's so sweet. I love it.